I just got told that my rent is going up by $100 a week.
Ah! I just spent $600 on brakes on my car, just on the front part of the car.
What you're about to hear is not just complaints, it's the raw truth. Prices skyrocketing, rent out rich, jobs draining every ounce of energy, yet paychecks still fall short. These are not isolated stories, they are the voice of an entire generations. And if we dare to listen, we may find pieces of ourselves in them too. And if you ever felt this struggle, you can share your experience in the comment section below. And I genuinely want to hear your story.
I'm absolutely heartbroken. Someone's jumped over in the night and put salt all over the land. That means everything I've planted won't grow. And I can't replant on it because it won't grow. So all the hours and hours and hours of work that we've put in is now dead. And they've done it everywhere. How could you do that? Literally. I hope it makes you happy. I really do. Top person. But you know what? You won't stop me, because I'll just pick it all up and I'll carry on. Okay, I can't plant in this section, but I'll carry on. You won't stop me whatsoever.
I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company, I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking done. Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to fucking eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up. Let's go. Stand up, man. Let's fucking eat. I'm tired. Let's help each other. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what fucking color you are. If you are not eating and you're struggling, eat with me. Let's struggle together then. Let's be a team.
What I'm about to show you is absolutely crazy. So just indulge me for a second. I'm going to draw you a picture, okay? I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The minimum wage here is $7.25 an hour. Overtime after 40 hours worked is time and a half. That equals out to $10.88 an hour after 40 hours worked. At 40 hours a week, you'd be making $290 a week, and that is $1,160 per month. That's $15,080 per year before tax. In Philadelphia, you get about 81% of your income after taxes. So after taxes per month, you'd be making $939.60. Okay, now hear me out because I'm just trying to prove a point here. If you worked 80 hours a week, which no position is offering you, just for posterity, you'd be making $725.20 per week, $2,980 per month before taxes, $37,710.40 per year before taxes. Per month after taxes, you'd be making around $2,349.64 after taxes. The average rent for a one-bedroom in Philadelphia is $1,425, but you know they require you to make 3 times the rent per month. So that is $4,275. You're not getting that. Even at 80 hours a week on minimum wage, you're not getting a one-bedroom apartment at the average rate. The absolute cheapest thing I found on Zillow just now was a studio apartment with no appliances, just a toilet and in a room, basically, for $950 a month. Times 3, $2,850. You're not even getting that. You're not even getting the cheapest unit that I found for rent in the entire city. A room with a toilet in it. You don't even qualify. You don't. Now, mind you, I have not even talked about bills, heating, electricity, car, insurance, health insurance, fucking food, for God's sakes. And if your argument is, oh, well, minimum wage jobs are for teenagers, why don't you go to college? Okay, do you want to talk about the price of college? Do you want to talk about finding somewhere to live while you're in college? And this is not even my situation. I make enough money, I'm comfortable, but it doesn't take much for me to sympathize with somebody that's not in my situation. So try sympathy before you tell me that we shouldn't raise the minimum wage, okay?
I just got told that my rent is going up by $100 a week. And I live alone, and it already went up by $50 with what feels like it was 6 months ago, but I checked, it wasn't, it was 12 months ago. And I basically have 2 weeks to figure out what I'm doing. And I just don't even know what to do. Like, obviously everyone is going through this rental crisis at the moment, but I don't understand. I swear only a few months ago they were complaining about how there's too many apartments in Brisbane, but yet why is there not one single fucking apartment for someone who just wants to live on their own and have a car park? Why is that so impossible? And like, I checked the average salary for Brisbane, and my salary is a little bit higher than that, and even I can't find somewhere that's going to be even slightly livable after paying tax and HECS. Anyway, just wanted to see how we're all doing, if anyone else is in the same boat, because I'm so angry. I've lived here for 2 years in this same apartment, and I love living here, and the thought of leaving is really depressing. So, cool.
Don't get me wrong, I love being single and I love living alone. It's great, it's fantastic, but fuck, it's expensive. I just spent $600 on brakes on my car, just on the front part of the car, because I couldn't afford all 4 brakes and axles and rotors and whatever the fuck. And then now I just paid my car payment, which is $500, so I just blew $1,100 in like 3 hours, and it wasn't even like fun, you know? Sorry, it's just so overwhelming. Like, you work and 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 you work, and it's just to pay off like your basic necessities. And you can't, like, in this city that I live in, public transport, please. If I were to do public transport, it's like asking to get rate, and I really shouldn't be crying because now I have to go to another work event, and now I'm gonna be all puffy. living is so expensive. Just keeping yourself alive and floating is so expensive. And what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is if I were to take public transport here, especially for my job requires a car. I have to have a bunch of shit that I have to lug with me for work. And I can't do that with public transport. I'm venting. Inflation sucks. Just living in America sucks. Living alone sucks. It's great, but it sucks. Because you have to front all the expenses by yourself. I need a husband just so that I can live. So we can split the bills.
This is the first month I won't be able to afford rent. I'm not a rich person. I don't have a lot of stuff. I have basic household necessities, a couch, a bed, washer, a dryer. That's about it. A car. I don't have a lot of lavish things. I don't go on vacations, and I don't spend a lot. Rent's increased from $1,300 to $1,800. The food prices are too high. I've cut back on eating because I literally cannot afford food. I've cut back on my favorite snacks, cat food, treats. I'm exhausted all the time from being overworked and underpaid. You don't catch a break when you grow up poor. I don't need much to be happy. I just want to be able to live comfortable. I just really need to catch a break right now. I'm trying so hard and I feel like I'm not doing enough. I don't have family. I don't have anything to fall back on.
Yo, what in the actual fuck is going on out here in Cali, man? Last year, my rent was $925. I just opened up this letter, and it says your new rent amount is $2,300 starting on the 1st. No upgrades, no renovations. They didn't even add a fucking washer and a dryer. This is crazy, man. I mean, is everybody else dealing with this? Or am I the only one getting screwed here?
What the is going on? This is my first time trying to look for housing in Los Angeles. I'm a native LA resident. I was born and raised here. And I've been living in my rent-controlled house with my family my entire life. Now, I work a normal ass job. I make above minimum wage at one of my jobs. I have obviously multiple, like every other freaking young person trying to survive in this world. One of my jobs is minimum wage. The other is like $18 an hour. And together they add up to full-time work, both jobs. Why the fuck? Like on average, if I work full-time, I make like maybe like 1,500 every 2 weeks. So it's like 3,000 a month max, because my hours vary. 3,000 a month max. I'm literally I can't afford any of these apartments. One apartment is $3,080 a month. What the fuck? How do I buy food if rent is already more expensive than how much I make in a single month? I don't understand. That's a one bed.
40 is $290.
$290 a week. Who the is living on $290 a week? That's bananas. So yes, you definitely need to bring up that minimum wage to at least a reasonable. The minimum wage has not kept up. Had our Congress raised the federal minimum wage at the same rate that GDP has grown since the 1960s, the minimum wage would be $22 an hour federally. The federal minimum wage would be $22 an hour. Instead, it's $7.25 an hour. $7.25 an hour. That's $290 a week. That's ludicrous. $290 a week? Find me rent for $290 a week. What is that, $1,200 a month? Find any one-bedroom apartment for $1,200 a month, including utilities. You can't do it in virtually any city in America. Then how the hell could that be our minimum wage? That the minimum wage is less than the cost of a one-bedroom apartment without any utilities.
America is becoming a third world country more and more every day. I'm starting to understand Republicans, the far right side, the red, all that. So I don't like this shit at all.
And what this cries for help review is simple. Surviving alone has become nearly impossible, but when we come together, sharing, supporting, lifting each other, the weight becomes lighter. And you are not alone, maybe, just maybe. By speaking out, listening, and finding solutions together, we can spark change. What do you think truly is the burden of life today? You can drop your talks below so we can start a real conversation. And if this video resonated with you, hit the subscribe button to join this journey, because I'll be sharing more serious stories and that's matter for you. And see you in the next video.